Namaskaram. I am Srimati Rema Ramiah, a disciple of Sri R. Krishna Swami of All India Radio Trivandrum. I had my master's degree in music from Kerala University. Apart from Sri R. Krishna Swami, I had the opportunity to learn under various eminent musicians like Srimati Seethalakshmi Venkateswaran from Bangalore, Sri P.S. Narayan Swami of Chennai, and Srimati Neela Ram Gopal at Bangalore. As we have already seen a few videos on Raga Insight in Kala Prashala, today I am extremely delighted to present another interesting video on Ragas. This video is on the segment Graha Bhedam as part of Kala Prashala off-stage series. The subject of Graha Bhedam or Shruti Bhedam have been a very fascinating subject, especially for me. I have had a very great interest in learning more and more about this subject. It is a very interesting subject, very inspiring subject, an awe-inspiring subject we can say. If you see the way how a raga, while shifting its shruti to one note in the same raga and proceeding in the same swaras, how it gives a resultant scale of another raga. That's a beautiful subject. If we trace back to the Vedic period, this practice was there when Vedic chanting were done. Like they were doing the Rig Yajur Vedas were chanted to two notes, 3 notes, 4 notes and so on. So the monotonous feeling of chanting to 3 notes would have become a sort of strenuous process. So they wanted to increase the scale step by step. Ultimately they increased one step below, one step above, one note below, one note above. So like that they could get a scale of 7 notes to which we are obliged to, because now as it is what we see in the present Saptaswara scale is what has been derived out of these type of combinations which the Vedic chanting saints would have tried. This has been mentioned authentically in Bharata's Natya Shastram and later in Matanga's Brihadeshi, where he mentions as a raga, the scale of 7 notes as a raga. So how this Graha Bhedam can be worked upon? Eminent musicians like Sri G. N. Balasubramaniam and Srimati M. L. Vasudhamari had in their habit of gradually, naturally singing, like spontaneously. It comes on their own without going separately into a separate swaram. They used to sing beautiful Graha Bhedams in the Raga Alapana and swaras also, Kalpana swaras also. So here I would like to demonstrate how different scales can be derived by the process of Graha Bhedam, or what we call as modern shift of tonic. Tonic note is Adhara Shajjam. How we shift the tonic note to another note to get another scale. That is what I would like to present before you. Today I would like to take Mohanam. As you all know, Mohanam is a Janaranjaka raga. It is a pentatonic scale with 5 notes in the Arohanam and 5 notes in the Avarohanam. It can be called as a janya of either Kalyani or Shankarabharanam, as it is deprived of Madhyama and Nishada. So Mohanam is a Audava raga, as we call in Carnatic music theory. Audava raga is a raga with 5 swaras. it has got sa, ri, ga, pa, da, sa, da, pa, ga, ri, sa. That is the arohana and avarohana. So apart from shadjamam and panchamam, which are prakriti swaras or unmovable swaras, we have sa, ri, chatusruti rishabha, ga, antara gandhara, panchama, pa, da, chatusruti dhaivata, sa, da, pa, ga, ri, sa. This is the scale of Mohanam. Sa, ri, ga, pa, da, sa, da, pa, ga, ri, sa. Mohanam is very familiar, very common ragas. It has come in a lot of Western music as well as Carnatic music, film music, Hindustani music, and all genres of music we can find Mohanam. Now, let us proceed with the process of Graha Bhedam in Mohanam. So, Mohanam, ri, ga, pa, and dha can be taken up for this process of modal shift of tonic. When you take Rishabha, ri, chatusruti Rishabha, ri, ga, pa, dha, sa, ri, sa, da, pa, ga, ri, sa, ri, ma, pa, di, sa, ri, pa, ma, ri, sa, ri, ma, ri, ma, pa, ni, sa, ri, pa, ma, ri, ma, ri, sa. So that is, the resultant scale will be Madhyamavathi. So we find that with Rishabham of Mohanam, using the self same notes of Mohanam up to the Rishabha of the Tarasvarja, the resultant scale is Madhyamavathi. Next, let us see Gandharam, Antara Gandhara. Ga, ga, pa, da, sa, ri, ga, ri, sa, da, pa, ga, sa, ga, ma, da, ni, sa, ni, da, ma, ga, sa, ga, ma, da, sa, ga, ma, da, ni, da, ma, da, sa, ga, ma, da, ni, sa, ni, da, ma, da, ma, ga, sa. So this is Hindolam. So we know with Antara Gandhara of Mohanam, if we apply the process of Graha Bhedam, the resultant scale would be Hindolam. Next is Panchama. So what is the raga that we get out of Panchama? Pa, pa, da, sa, ri, ga, pa, pa, ga, ri, sa, da, pa, sa, ri, ma, pa, da, sa, da, pa, ma, ri, sa. So this is Suddha Saveri. Again, with Panchama as the tonic note, we go step by step with all the swaras of Mohanam, go up to the Tarasthai Panchama. The resultant scale will be Suddha Saveri. So now let us take Dhaivata. Da, sa, ri, ga, pa, da, pa, ga, ri, sa, da. It will be better if I sing on the lower octave because of the pitch is too high. Hope you will be able to understand. Da, sa, ri, ga, pa, da, pa, ga, ri, sa, da, sa, ga, ma, pa, ni, sa, ni, pa, ma, ga, sa, ga, ma, pa, ni, sa, ni, pa, ma, ga, ma, ni, pa, ma, ga, sa. So this is Suddha Dhanyasi. So what wonderful ragas that we have got by the process of the Graha Bhedam in each of the swaras of Mohanam, resulting in the same type of Audava ragas or pentatonic scales. So we saw Mohanam's Rishabha will give Madhyamavathi, Gandharam will give Hindolam, Panchamam will give Suddha Saveri, and Dhaivatam will give Suddha Dhanyasi. Like this, so many other ragas, even some, like we can see Sampurna ragas giving raise to Sampurna ragas only. Just like we can say that the Shuddha Madhyama, Pratimadhyama also, when we say that Shankarabharanam is the Shuddha Madhyama counter of Kalyani, same way when we take all the Sampurna ragas and try to apply this Graha Bhedam, we will be able to get a lot of numerous ragas. That is how we have arrived at a particular number of ragas in Carnatic music, which cannot be enumerated. There are innumerable ragas that has come out of this classifications like Sampurna, Audava, Shadava, Upanga, Bhashanga, Vakra, all these things, Sampurna, Audava and Sampurna, Audava Sampurna, Sampurna Audava, all those three types of classifications. With these ragas, when we start doing the process of modal shift of tonic or Graha Bhedam, the resultant ragas will be amazing that we will be getting more and more innovations of Carnatic music ragas in future also, which will be a very interesting study and which very interesting topic for proceeding to a higher level of studies like research. Definitely we get a lot of avenues in this particular topic, so we get a lot of ideas also. A lot of ragas can be derived by this process of Graha Bhedam. I hope you would have enjoyed your journey along with me in this Graha Bhedam series. Let us all meet in another episode of Kala Prashala's Off Stage series. Thank you so much.